We're joined by Reiley McDonald to talk about the Eaton sales consignment. Reiley, let's first talk about hip number 21. It is a Medaglia d'Oro colt, looks really well developed. Tell us about him.
He's a lovely colt. He's, of course, by the right sire, Medaglia d'Oro, and he looks like many of the Medaglia d'Oros do. He's big, strong, beautiful shoulder, great walk, and he's a half-sister to a mare called Mrs. Lindsay, who was a group winner in France.
What stood out about him early?
He's always been very well developed, and he's always been an incredibly fluid mover and good walker, and that's why we have him here in the select session.
What is it that, beyond just the pedigree, what are the things that you're looking for when deciding to bring a horse to this sale?
Well, in the select session, we like to have a forward horse that is going to stand out. You know, we don't want to be in the bottom 50% of the horses in any given session. So you really have to pick the right, well-developed, correct, clean x-rays, clean scope, a good sound horse.
Hip number 35 is a Street Cry filly. Tell us what stands out about her.
Probably the best pedigree in the book. And it's hard to find that kind of ovary value at these markets anymore. A lot of breeders keep their very best fillies. And this filly is a half-sister to a champion in Russian Rhythm. Everything out of the family has been incredible. A lot of the Dubai owners have had great success with the family. It's just a great European pedigree and one of a kind.
For a filly like that, give us your gauge on what you're seeing in terms of the level of interest in buyers.
Well, you know, on the first day, everybody looks at everything. So she, though, has been on a few of the lists of Europeans who have looked at just a couple fillies with great ovary values. So, you know, she really is one of a kind. They don't come on the market very often like her.
Hip number 61 is a Bernardini filly out of Flanders. Obviously very familiar names to American racing fans. Tell us what stands out about her.
Well, he's a big leggy colt, much like his mother. And of course Bernardini is on fire right now. And anyway, he's much like Flanders, big leggy, two-turn kind of colt. And you know, there are not many like him in the sale, I don't think.
Tell me about what kind of stamp Bernardini puts on his colts in particular, like this one.
Well, you know, that's a great question. I'm not really sure what stamp he puts on a horse. He normally gets a little size, so if you want to breed a mare to a horse with some size and scope, he can normally do that. But he sometimes mimics the mare, and that's what he's done with this particular yearling, Flanders. Just tall, leggy, a lot of scope. That's what he's done here with this particular yearling.
Do you have a guess as to how strong the market will be?
I think it'll be much like last year. I don't expect anything a whole lot different, but you know, hopefully the good news, it won't be down. But I think it'll be a good buying market. And of course, buyers this year have a great advantage. They can buy with 100% depreciation in the first year, which is it's only around one more year. So you can buy in September and write off the entire horse in the next 4 months.
Bernardini is one of the hottest stallions out there, and a young one. What are there some new stallions that are generating particularly strong interest like him?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the American stallion market today, most of them are new. I mean, Tapit, relatively young, Bernardini, relatively young, and they're making our stallion market right now because we've lost so many good stallions. So they're coming. We just we need to wait and see.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Reiley McDonald with the Eaton Sales Consignment here at Keeneland.